Hey Crock Posse, today we are showing you how to make our Instant Pot cabbage as a great and quick side, and also giving you a glimpse of our amazing day at Enchanted Rock. So if you want to see how it's done and where we went, all while having a whole lot of fun, stick around.
So I'm not like a cinematographer or anything, but I want to shoot a Western out here now.
Hey Crock Posse, welcome back to my camper kitchen. Mikey is outside. He is grilling some steaks and I believe some mushrooms and heaven knows what else he's got going on out there. Now, when you see later on in this video, you might see us talking about, oh, we're going to make some cabbage and we're going to get some barbecue. Well, there's a story behind all that and I'm sure you'll find all that out. But anyhow, what's it called? Spoilers! That doesn't happen. Best laid plans. But anyhow, so regardless, two things are going to happen in this video, as we promised throughout. One, we are going to make Instant Pot cabbage. And two, we are going to go and visit Enchanted Rock. And so you're going to get to see both of those things in this episode. Everything else is subject to whatever happens. So anyhow, so what I'm going to show you is I'm going to put on a really quick way to make, just make boiled cabbage that I personally love. Like, it's something that I've grown up on. It's one of my favorite side dishes, always has been. Sometimes Mom would make it on the grill, sometimes she'd make it in the microwave. But the Instant Pot is my favorite way to make it. We do have a crock pot version. It's a little bit different than this one. This one's more tried and true to my mom's version of how she would make it. But so all you're going to need, 3 simple ingredients. A head of cabbage, sliced up. I've got it kind of in bigger pieces. Especially since we're going to put this in the pressure cooker, it's going to soften up quite a bit. And so I don't want it in tiny little pieces because then it just kind of falls apart. We need a stick of butter and a cup of chicken broth along with salt and pepper. Alrighty. So what we're going to do is I've got my cabbage already sliced up here because we are hungry. We had a big old hike today, a fun hike. I'm just throwing in this cabbage. I'm kind of breaking it apart as I go. It's going to get kind of nice and fluffy in there and we'll push it down to fit. But a head of cabbage just kind of sliced up. I'm going to put this all down in there. Alright. Good deal. Alright, and to that, we are going to add a cup of chicken broth. Super quick and easy. Whoop. Yep. Just pour it in. That gives us our liquid so we can reach pressure, and it also helps the flavor a little bit. And then I guess I'll go on and slice up this stick instead of just throwing it in. I've done it both ways, but I guess slicing it does help the butter distribute through the whole thing. Get my knife I've been using here. I'm not going to worry about too small of slices, just so I can kind of evenly distribute it. There we go. And salt and pepper. And you're going to want to add quite a bit of salt and pepper because this is a lot of cabbage. This will be a side dish for 2 or 3 days for us. It's not a one-time side dish, but we love having this in the fridge. And what I plan on doing, since we didn't get to have barbecue tonight, we're hoping to be able to have it tomorrow. And we really like eating our cabbage with our barbecue. So I went ahead and made it tonight. So we have a side tonight. And I'm going to save the leftovers for tomorrow. I think we might even do lunch for barbecue. We'll have to see what. I don't know what all we're going to get into tomorrow. So, alright. Lid goes on. Maybe. There you go. We want our seal set to sealing. And we are going to put this on manual, or if you have a vegetable setting, you can use that manual. And we're going to set it for 10 minutes. And we're going to hit that manual button again so that the warmer turns off, because we don't want that on. But this will cook for 10 minutes. It's going to take a few minutes to reach pressure, and then it's going to cook for 10 minutes. And when it's done, we're going to use quick release this time. But in the meantime, while this is cooking and while Mikey's outside making the steaks and the mushrooms for us, we are going to show you our trip to Enchanted Rock, which is a state park here in Texas near Austin. It's west of Austin. It was amazing, and we had a fantastic time there. It was recommended by one of the locals for us to go visit. We very much enjoyed it. So I'm going to count to 3, and you guys are going to go visit that. And when you come back, the cabbage will be done. 1, 2, 3. Honey, we have this footage. Or maybe not this exact footage, but
It's similar footage.
Oh, wow.
And just everywhere we go, it just looks like this. What we're talking about is Texas. It is gorgeous. And
you're gorgeous, girl.
We're in hill country, so you're driving up and down through the hills, but every once in a while you'll go up and you'll crest a hill, and when you get to the top of it, it just opens up, and you see all of the hill country, and it's breathtaking.
Okay, so where are we headed today?
Enchanted Rock, we're in Fredericksburg, Texas, which
Yes.
it's about an hour from where we're staying.
Right.
So we got out early today.
Early for us, yes.
Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock Texas time.
But it's kind of an overcast, cooler day today. And from what we saw, there's not a lot of shade on this hike. So we thought today would be a good day.
And I'm not a geologist. I have friends that are, so I'm gonna totally butcher this. But it is the largest kind of rock in the United States.
Kind of rock.
It's a pink rock. It's a giant pink rock, and it's the biggest one in the United States because, well, everything's bigger in Texas. Oh. It's made out of granite. Addie was looking it up. Thank you, Addie. It's a large pink granite rock, and it's like 425 feet at the top of it. At not the summit. The summit's the bottom. What's the top one?
No, the summit's the top, honey.
No, the summit's the bottom. At the summit of it, base. So,
All about that.
anywho, we're going to hike up this sucker, and they said it was the equivalent of climbing
Like a 30 floors building stairs or something. So
we'll get our
who
hike.
knows? We're gonna see. We're gonna go conquer it. We're gonna go try it out. And then for this evening, we have planned. We found that Texans are super serious about their barbecue, like fighting serious about their barbecue. So we
Like you'll eat somewhere, and not that we don't have good barbecue in Indiana, but Indiana's not known for their barbecue. Indiana's known for their pork tenderloins. But when you come to Texas, everybody's got, there's like these little fast food joints that are like chains that are barbecue, all the way up to your upscale.
Well, and the food trucks are the ones we've been trying, kind of, are the places that have food trucks.
And the food trucks have some of the best ones.
So, in our very novice opinion, so we went one night and we got barbecue from one place, and so then people.
And it was good.
It was really,
It was
really
like,
good.
I bet you I ate every bit of 1.5 pounds of meat.
Yeah.
Turkey, ribs, brisket, and it was, and the coleslaw was so good.
It was all very, very good. But we've had this whole thing, like, every time we went anywhere, people have told us, oh my goodness, you went to totally the wrong place.
Yeah, you need to go So I'm not like a cinematographer or anything, but I want to shoot a Western out here now, just to do so. Oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous. Nice views.
Watch where you're walking, kiddo.
If you'd have fell, I'd have got that on camera.
Such a caring daddy, huh?
Yeah.
Are we?
We're not even halfway up yet, but it's pretty steep. It's
awesome.
actually as challenging as they say it is.
It's actually it's not moderate. It's called challenging.
It is.
And it is.
But I think part of that is when you're coming up the mountain, I guess, the mound,
The rock.
the rock. It's just a great big old rock. But when you're coming up, there's so many different views. There's so many different angles. If you like to take pictures, then you get pictures of that. And then you'll walk a little bit further and it'll be a totally new picture, and you got to stop and take that picture, but then it's almost like you want to run to the next one. So I can see why you can get so winded, because you're trying to race to get to the next photo. Something's moving behind me. It's gorgeous up here.
Oh wow. Is that beautiful?
Yes.
Hey Addie,
Yeah.
you think we can make it?
Yeah.
How close are we?
Very high.
We're very high,
Like seriously.
but we're gonna do it, aren't we?
Mhm.
There's the top. Woo!
Time for a breather.
Your face is priceless. I love you.
I didn't realize how high up we were.
Mommy better not look at that.
We're not even to the top yet. Break's over. Here we go, rest away.
You had a longer break than I did. Hey Addie, what exactly are you doing?
I've been testing out potholes and I got a really good one.
You have. And are the potholes just perfect to set in? Okay. Okay. This is why I'm going to have to do lots of laundry when we get home. Okay.
What do you think, Addie? It is high.
It's high.
What do you think, babe?
I think it's high.
Yeah.
So are you still maintaining that you're going to have to do this twice?
I don't think I got enough battery life
Oh.
in my camera either. So I ran into a couple that just came down from the top of the hill. Man, his wife were resting on the same rock. And the guy said, about 100 feet, you'll have one more resting rock. And then you got to go the rest of the way. We're on that resting rock now. We're almost there.
Puffing into
Wait, we're
puffing.
going
Right over
over
the top of
that
that
way?
hump should be one more hill.
Well, where they're walking.
And then we've made it.
We got it.
We got this. My kid's terrified of heights even more than I am. Oh wow.
Are you dizzy?
Made it. Glad we did too. This is beautiful.
You see right up there where they're standing at?
This is Texas, y'all. We made it.
Yes.
Top of Enchanted Rock.
Yes.
It's so beautiful. I mean, it's like emotionally beautiful up here.
It's gorgeous, isn't it, Addie? Addie even got a little bit over her fear of heights. A little bit.
Yep.
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but a
No.
little bit.
Not a lot.
That's one thing that Addie will not take lowland for granted, because we're on a granite. But here's the thing though. So we're like, what, 400 and some feet up in the air on top of this granite dome. And you said that this was granite, which is a sediment, right, Ad?
Mm-hmm. Sedimentary rock.
So that means that the sea that used to be here was even higher than the rock
But you
itself.
can't see it now.
But it's just a giant granite dome right here in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And we
and
made
we
it.
can
And we made
see
it.
everything from
We
here.
made it. We made it up here.
Yes, we did. We can do anything we put our minds to.
Yeah.
That, and I didn't want
Even
them
if
to
you're
leave me
terrified of
behind.
heights.
Yeah, good job, baby.
Like this girl.
Here we go. Down the hill. It's all downhill from here, y'all.
Well, metaphorically uphill, literally downhill.
So she says.
Her mom teaches her the English part. What goes up must come back down. Dang it, Newton. All right, so there's our truck right there. And we gotta go all the way down the hill.
Hopefully not like Jack and Jill did. There's a real possibility. All right, we are back down at the bottom, or almost at the bottom.
Close enough. We made it down the hardest part.
Yes. And Addie is now a little bit more talkative now that she's not terrified.
Yes, because if I were to talk up there, I would burst into tears.
But now we've given you a nickname. What's your nickname?
Badass.
That's bad ad, by the way. This is a family-friendly channel. Coming from a little bitty town in Indiana, come out and see something like this. It's absolutely amazing. Enchanted Rock, Fredericksburg, Texas. Go there.
Unless you're afraid of heights, then I strongly.
And be ready to breathe heavy. My legs are like jelly right now.
And to be clear, Mommy is afraid of heights, but it's all gradual to some extent. So if you just keep your eye right before you, you can handle it.
Just don't look down.
And Ad survived. Didn't you, Ad?
You know, I'm thinking, y'all, it's time for some barbecue.
Barbecue
Yes.
and instant pot
instant pot
cabbage.
cabbage, yeah.
Here we come. Well, we have to go to Plan B for today because we got to the barbecue place before it closed, but it closed a lot early than a lot of the places around here. We got to it, but they were like all out of almost everything. So we needed to go to the grocery store to get the cabbage for tonight anyways. Mikey and Addie ran into the grocery store while I stay in the truck with all the cameras. And we decided that we'll just get some steaks to throw on the grill to have with our cabbage that we were planning on making tonight. And then we'll have leftover cabbage for tomorrow when hopefully we can go and get the barbecue that we've been trying for the last, well, this is the second time we've tried to get barbecue from this place. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to try their barbecue. But, so we're on to Plan B now and it's starting to get dark. So we're going to grill out tonight, it looks like, if they ever come out of there. Okay, time is up. So we are going to throw this to vent. Remote fell on the floor. I actually got to do my dishes while the Instant Pot was cooking. That may be one of my favorite things about the Instant Pot is I could quickly get done some kind of chore that needs to be done. And so I just quickly got this morning's dishes washed up that I didn't have time before we left on the hike. And so now that's all washed up and drying while the cabbage is releasing. Mikey has our steaks done, I think, outside. And so I think we're going to eat around the campfire, fingers crossed. And I am hungry. That hike was a hike. It's a lot higher up there than what you might even initially think. When you first get there, you look and you see the people at the top and they look like little ants, and there's a reason for that. Smells so good. I'm so hungry and so tired, but it's a good tired. Like, I just love when you get done and you just feel tired. Like, you feel like, oh, yeah, this is, oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, this was a good day. So, I just saw my hand on my poor Instant Pot has been through all kinds of tumbles here in the RV, and I just saw that a piece of it's chipped off. Not any of the, like, actual pressurized part, but, like, the handle has a little piece chipped in it. Makes me sad. Alrighty, lid off. Hello, steam. Ouch. And I'm going to stir this up. Oh, yeah. Perfection. I probably ought to get a serving spoon to pull this out. Well, I don't know exactly where my serving spoon is, but I do know, and I don't think I washed one other than wooden spoons. So I'm going to use my pasta spoon. It's kind of similar. Yeah, there we go. That'll let the liquid drain away. So I'm just going to put a little bit here, bring it up to here, and show you on my fancy plates here. My paper plates. So just nice, and it's very soft, so it's like my mom used to make. If you don't want it quite so soft, you probably should reduce the time by quite a bit, like probably 5 minutes. But we like it super soft, like Mama used to make. And I'm not going to burn my tongue off by putting this in my mouth just yet. So we're going to wait for just a second. Mikey, you can fast forward this. Yes, melt in your mouth, perfection. Definitely my favorite, like one of my all-time favorite side. So if you like what you saw today, both the recipe and the traveling in our camper kitchen, if you could give us a thumbs up, we would appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed to the Crock Posse, just go ahead and click subscribe, and then you will be a member of our crock potting family. If you want notified whenever we upload new videos, click that bell and YouTube will let you know every time we upload a new video. And remember to laugh often, eat good food, and speak life. Bye, guys. My man's out here working. I see he did something more than what he confessed. He said he got mushrooms.
Put the awning out.
He got mushrooms. He said he got mushrooms, and he said he got steak, but he didn't mention no shrimps.
I'll tell you what's in the other bag then.
Uh-oh.